crowd in Boston. These fans have cheered their team on to a perfect 7-0 playoff record. And they're trying to make it another one to advance them to the conference finals. Kevin Garnett. And the Boston Celtics all tied up with LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, 3 games apiece.
And at the other forward, 6'8", from St. Vincent St. Mary's High School, number 23, LeBron James. And at the other forward, 6'7", from Kansas, the captain and the truth, number 34, Paul Pierce.
Watching Pierce and James as Pierce puts in the first one, watching these two big-time scorers defend each other has been a lot of fun because they both up their defense. As Pierce opens up exactly the way the Celtics would have loved, a couple of good jump shots early.
Well, one of the things that LeBron James has trouble with is screens on the ball. He's such a big body, it's hard to negotiate those screens as he knocks it in, which allows Pierce some separation.
Zerbiak now on Pierce on this possession. Garnett, good wide open shot. Boy, Garnett has been a monster on the boards in the first 4 minutes. Pierce hits a 3. Paul Pierce lighting it up to start. And the Celtics lead by 8. Shot clock winding down. Pierce badgering LeBron James, makes him take a bad shot, but Perkins touches it out of bounds. James looking to post up Pierce. Excellent defense from Pierce again, makes him take another difficult shot. James, tough move, won't go down. Ben Wallace can't grab it. Here comes Rondo. 3-on-2, Rondo to Pierce. Perfect timing on the pass. James, nice up and under move and able to get it to go. That's their first points in 5.5 minutes. James gets inside. Oh, beautiful power move from LeBron James. James to the basket. Oh, a hard foul. Ray Allen hit him. Shot clock down to 6. Pierce, pretty play. Pierce is on the mark in the early going. James on the drive. Posey stays with him. Oh, pretty shot, LeBron James. He's now 4 for 10 for the field. Pierce gets inside. Pierce left-handed. Pierce getting it done early, 13 points.
His handle has been a lot sharper here. A very difficult split move, and then goes in and finishes with his left hand.
Pierce steps back for 3. Gets it to go. Hits the front of the rim and goes forward.
It's not just his scoring, he's making the right decision.
Speaking of that, LeBron James, that's a 2 as his foot was on the line. Nice feed, Perkins inside. Paul Pierce doing a little bit of everything. Pierce, good defense that time from James. We said earlier, it's been one of the lowest scoring playoff series in NBA history. That's continuing. James to the basket. Varejao making an 8-point deficit. Garnett. Pierce, wide open 3. Bang! Damon Jones back in again. With Varejao, West, Pavlovich, and James, as Jeff said, a very small lineup right now. James inside, count it, and a foul. When you see him make plays like that, it's like you feel he can do that every single time. He's so powerful. Good ball denial, stolen by Pierce. Pierce to the basket, foul again as he goes crashing into one of the cameramen, and he's shaken up on the play. James inside, and he's fouled.
People, do not adjust your TV sets. It's just smoky. It has nothing to do with Paul Pierce being on fire. He got it off a pull-up, then he ran the pick and roll to perfection here. Another mid-range J. Again, stringing out Ilgauskas. LeBron James has a little trouble negotiating the screen and gets a fortunate bounce. And then this, a very improved Paul Pierce, ball handling wise, sees the hard show, splits the show, takes it to the rim, and finishes with his left hand. 26 points in the first half.
He tweaked an ankle at the end of the first half, but it seems to be okay. Meanwhile, our Gatorade Cooler Talk, LeBron James really, he had to be a dominant shooter, Mark, in that first half.
Oh, absolutely, and you know that the Celtics defense is geared towards nothing easy. The strength, the ability to still get to the rim, but they're doing a good job of sealing. You're talking about ISO, the grab. Every time he looks to attack, a body is going to be on him. They're aggressive, forcing the issue every time he has the ball. You talk about going baseline. Well, 1, 2, 3 defenders. The mindset is this guy cannot beat us and send us on vacation. A turnover, but he's still spectacular. Still has the strength, the ability to split the defense and finish. In spite of the bangs, the bruises, and the bumps, still has 23 first half points.
James drives down the other end and puts it in, and a foul. Bad pass from Perkins on the offensive end led James to bring the Cavs within 8. James steps back. Still hasn't hit a three in the games here in Boston as West knocks down the three. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game. Ilgauskas again facing the basket, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout, Boston. Pierce hits a three. Big bucket. James. It's good. 27 for LeBron James. And this is why Celtic fans were fearful of a Game 7 against the LeBron James as Pierce comes back because of what a superstar can do. But in their favor, Paul Pierce is playing like a superstar here this afternoon. Midway through the third, James hits a three. That's his first three-pointer here in Boston. There's the double. Pierce, he's feeling it. Paul Pierce lighting it up with 33.
This is called player tracker, but it should be called star tracker. LeBron James, great anticipation, one-man fast break, too strong for the Celtics, and then a bad offensive set. He just backs up. He's going to be given a cushion. He knocks it in. And then a pick and roll. Again, space, time, and ability to get on balance and knock it in. It's been his jump shot that has betrayed him. It may be the jump shot that brings Cleveland home.
Pierce nearly stripped. Good strength that time for Pierce. Brown with the bucket.
It's easy offense. The way that the Cavs are defending the pick and roll, anytime the perimeter players for the Celtics come off, bigs will be able to make a play for themselves or someone else.
Joe Smith would have a guy like that who can knock down shots come off the bench. James hands it off. West for three. Hits it. Delonte West from downtown. Pierce gets past James. Nice feed inside. Garnett now on James. The defensive player of the year against the game's leading scorer. James blocked, but a foul. Pierce has just been brilliant today. On the pull-up. Puts it in. What a tough shot from Paul Pierce. James. That's a three. It's good. LeBron James from downtown. And it's back to a 4-point game. 37 for LeBron. Pierce on a drive. On the pull-up. It's good. James and Pierce going back and forth at each other. James will try another three. Knocks it down. Back-to-back threes for LeBron James. James on the drive. Gets inside. Tough shot. He knocks it down. And it's back to three. James with the steal. Here he goes. And James makes it a 1-point game with 2:20 to play. And this is the closest the Cavs have been since the opening minutes. They've never led. And now trail by a point. LeBron James with 44 points and his defense doing it again. Pierce, House. Brown the jump shot. Puts it in. P.J. Brown, the unlikely hero. James. They get out of his hands. Delonte West. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Scrambled for. And they're going to call a jump ball. Ilgauskas on the second tip. Pierce comes up with it and calls timeout. He gets the timeout. Paul Pierce making every big play for the Celtics today. James, he'll drive. James gets inside. He's fouled. Shot won't go. Conley puts that one in. 2-possession game. James kicks it out. Pavlovich for three. Puts it in. 3-point game with 8.6 remaining. And there Pierce is fouled. And this one not over yet. It goes in. 40 points for Pierce. And a huge sigh of relief. Clutch free throws again. James gets it. Fires up a quick three. Won't go. Smith the rebound. Back out stolen by House. And that'll do it. The Celtics are going back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2002.